How can I make a video about something I see online and the same day, couple hours later, one of them blog pages then post it up? So man saw a video on YouTube, a few black brothers and that, and they're talking about getting robbed for their jewels and their watches and that. And I made a video about it. Now, during their video, little podcast thing, they're talking about when they go to clubs, it's not safe for them to go to the toilet by themselves. Under no circumstances. When their man is wearing their 20, 30, 40k AP, Rolex watch, Breitling, whatever you want to call it, it's not safe for them. They're not in an environment where it's safe for them to go to the toilet on their own. Because I've had man say to me before, innit, like, the toilets, you don't go there by yourself if you got a big chain or watching that, because that's where most of the robberies occur, innit? Because all it takes is for you to be in the toilet and man just back out a shank on you. Well, where are you running to? Man's gonna push it in your chest, innit? So, well, there's the fear of a man pushing it in your chest, innit? So a lot of man's gonna hand over their jewels. So, you know, the toilets, and that's where you're gonna get caught slipping. It's not safe to go in on your own, innit? So you go there with a man or two. Even that, I'm gonna even touch on that afterwards. So anyway, see this podcast, the man there talking about having to go to the toilet with their brethren and that because it's not safe. Then when they leave the club, they don't leave the club on their own to go to their car. They have to leave with 5 man. Furthermore, when they pull up to the club, they don't park wherever they park their car in a way where they could just jump in and drive out. None of this, if something kicks off and they have to run to their car, no reversing, no. Just straight jump in and drive out. And I'm saying in this video, and I'm thinking about it now, like in my head, it's like, I've made videos about this before. This ain't got nothing to do with being a victim or getting jacked and that. But if you have to go, on your way to this establishment, on making preparations to this establishment, this rave, this party, this shubs, this house party, whatever in it, if you feel like you need to go there with a knife to this party, this establishment and that, because potentially there could be trouble, don't go. That's what I said in previous videos. This is to do with gang violence and these men, they could be there so it could kick off at that. But the same goes with this situation. If you feel like when you're going to this establishment, this certain establishment, if you can't go there with your watch and that, blood, don't bring your watch. If you feel like you could become a victim if you go to this establishment with your watch, blood, don't bother take your watch there, fam. Because you just put a target on your back or a target on your wrist. Why do you feel like you need to go to an establishment, to a rave party, whatever, in it, a dance, with a 30, 40 grand watch? I'll tell you why. People got the need to impress and the need to suppress people. The need to impress people. Yeah, man, I got a 30 grand watch and that. Or the need to suppress people. Yeah, I want to be the biggest and the baddest. You get me? I want to be known as the richest man. You get me? The most drippiest man, bust down, whatever you want to call it. In that club, in that rave, in that shubs. But you got a small mind. Man posted a comment underneath this blog page's video where they took a snippet of that same thing that I'm talking about. The same video, posted on the blog page, and that I put a comment underneath. And I was saying, like, you know, this is the reason why us black people are behind and that. Like, we got the mentality where we want to show off in front of people and that. Why are you going to establishment with broke people? Why are you wearing a 20, 30, 40 grand watch in an establishment with broke people and that? A man that does that is a man with the mindset of big fish in a small pond syndrome.